welcome to episode 52 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Chesterfield in the Premier League, with a team that really shouldn't be in the Premier League. We're going to struggle this season. We've made the series look very easy to this point, but the Premier League is going to spank us silly. This will be a proper survival test, and to help us with that, we've got a lot more faces in the academy. Let Posh Cutsy explain. Hello there, Posh Cutsy here. How are you doing? The Scouts had no assignments last season, but instead of twiddling their thumbs and doing nothing, they decided to create the class of 2028. Marvellous. The bad news in all of this is that they've spent all our transfer money. Oh no. Toodles! It's quite the give and take. No money to play with in the transfer window at the moment, but in return we've got a youth team of absolute talent. We'll skip over the goalkeeper for now and talk about American Eric Vine, 71 overall, left back potential of 78 to 94. Then we've got centre back Nigerian Tosin Olatunji, 75 overall, potential of 75 to 94. Another centre back here, Mongolian Dashdoj Norjma, 76 overall, 76 to 94 potential. Third centre back on the list, Irishman Roddy Horgan, 74 overall, 74 to 94 potential. Into the CDMs, Northern Irishman Zach Bowers at 6'5", 73 overall, 77 to 94 potential. Puerto Rican Teodoro Rivero, 76 overall, 82 to 94 potential. A little bit shorter there at 6'4". Moving up the field, we have Campeng Somsonith, a central attacking midfielder at 73 overall, 82 to 94 potential. He's from Laos. Left winger, Egyptian Amro Forzi, 72 overall, 74 to 94 potential. Onto the right-hand side, Madagascan Ando Rakatorusor. Kind of got that. 70 overall, 84 to 94 potential. The rest of the list is just a load of strikers that we can go and test out. Kenyan Titus Amondi, 72 overall, 78 to 94 potential. Latvian Rudolf Sazols, 71 overall, 83 to 94 potential. Liechtenstein Otto Ammerbach, great name, 70 overall, 74 to 94 potential. Moldovan Maxim Sebatari, 76 overall to start off with, 79 to 94 potential. Armenian Edgar Babian, 74 overall, 74 to 94 potential. Bottom of the list here, Niger-born Yakuba Amadou, 68 overall, 80 to 94 potential. A stupid amount of play styles. What a set of players that is. Now, obviously, for us to get into the youth tournaments with that set of players, we need a goalkeeper. And Wesley Pepper, in my mind, my end goal of this series has started to warm up to Tobias Tanner. Let's just say it's less murderous vibes. He's still a rival. He still doesn't like TT, but he respects the fact that Chesterfield have given Mansfield a ton of players to push them up into the championship, and he says thank you by sending his own son to the Chesterfield Youth Academy to help them out a little bit and achieve their own goals. I think that is quite cute, as Tobias Tanner and Wesley Purpart start building some kind of respect for one another. And if you don't like that storyline idea, take the alternative that we've just kidnapped him. With the new influx of Youth Academy players, everybody that was in the Youth Academy last season has moved up into the first team, apart from Yondashi the Kosovan, who was contracted to Mansfield. He's finally moved on to the Stags. If you want to have all the insights, player growth, player transfers, well, this document has been updated, and I'll leave it in the pinned comment for this episode. Alright, can we calm down now? Quite the hectic start to this episode. It's Sunday, July 30th. The next fixture, our first Premier League fixture, is in 12 days. I went and played the pre-season games myself, getting absolutely hammered by Wolfsburg to get a better understanding of some of the fringe players around Chesterfield. I also played this youth tournament, which is a weird one because it says we got eliminated, but we definitely won the final on penalties against Liverpool. Don't have the footage for that because I deleted it like an idiot. So let's just say that we never played it in the first place. Now we get to the transfer hub. Mike Zanzi and Ayob Waldermichael already have transfer offers accepted on them, which you might think is unfair because they've not had a chance to shine in a competitive environment for Chesterfield. But let me tell you, their performances in pre-season were enough for me to never want to see their faces again at the club. It was that bad, especially Waldermichael. Even with all the potential that he's got, he was right back against Wolfsburg and was at fault for the first 4 goals. Simply unacceptable at this level. The crazy thing is that Karim Magdi, the right back that I thought was going to struggle, actually seems to have something about him, so he'll probably act as third choice right back this season, if not loaned out. Also on this page, we've got an open offer here for Ouch Ravi. He's the same nationality as Lim Soccer. Lim Soccer is just a better name. I'm sorry, Ouch. Just deal with it. And in central midfield, a position that he started to become quite good at, he's now been outclassed by Bledi Shabba and the Australian Caleb Anderson. So we're going to accept this £4.45 million move to FC Lugano. Wish him all the best. The club has just sadly outgrown him. Now, I was so sure that Karim Magdi was going to be a failure at this club that we'd already set up the replacement Egyptian. But it seems like we don't need Amro Forzi, so we're going to promote this player to the senior team, get him on the transfer list, and replace him in the academy with the Ethiopian that Danny Binns has just scouted. This guy's name is Samson Wasihun, and yes, it's another striker for us to test out. We had the +10 improvement, and Samson Wasihun is now 70 overall with a potential of 76 to 94. This right here is what you call pressure. Striker is the position that has had question marks around it all series. That ends this season, and I do hope it's Erika Kjartansen or Shering Pem that takes up the opportunity to become world class. And not one of these guys, to be honest, but it's pressure. It's pressure breathing down our first team strikers next. Joining Amro Forzi on the transfer list will be Kenneth Pedrero, who's only got 11 months left on his contract, and Robert Fitzgerald, who's crap. Just set the transfer budget to £0. Now let's see what we can do, if we can do anything in the market whatsoever. We've got to ask ourselves, do we really need... Wait. Where's my negotiate with B. Walker then? Has he retired? I'd be absolutely devastated if that was the case. There's one Walker at Tranmere and it's certainly not B. Walker. There is no B. Walker! No, that's actually devastating. You do not understand. I was setting him up for the Champions League final. The absolute plonk has decided to hang up his boots. He'll never know the treasures that lay beyond.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
So long, B. Walker. We never got to sign you. Let's make his regen. Confirmation of Mike Zanzi's departure from the club. Good riddance. Juventus are gonna find out very quick that you are not the answer, pal. And there's Ouch Ravi going to Lugano. Good luck. Real Sociedad has entered the race to sign up Ayob. Amro Forzi will be going to FCSB, and then the rest of the list will be rejected. Although Aldo Piscopo doesn't really have a future here. We can't sell him on because of the name. We'll try and find him a loan move. We've just accumulated 8.7 million. That'll be used to renew some contracts at the club. More money going to Chris Bancroft, Erika Kjartansen, Aldo Piscopo, whose contract was expiring, Rob Smeaton, Enos Jam, Christy Mayer, and Alfie Hanford. Get the big players new contracts quickly. Pedrero's on his way to Besiktas. We also have interest for Vino Baptiste, who's not had a single game for Chesterfield just yet, so that offer gets rejected. And Billy Blissett, who I absolutely adore. So long, Eob Walder-Michael, at fault for 4 goals against Wolfsburg. Even if it's a friendly, you just can't come back from that. Real Sociedad signs him up for 3.95 million. You see, Burnley might be a brilliant destination there for Piscopo. Shithouse team, shithouse player, it's a match made in heaven. There's Kenneth Pedrero's sale confirmed. Think he's just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Moved out to Mansfield as they went to a 2-striker formation. He's more of a lone striker. Didn't really get the game time. Simply wasn't able to develop in the way that he wanted to. It's going to be a 1-year loan deal for Aldo Piscopo, or he might be moving to Feyenoord instead. With the Pedrero money, we've given new contracts to Raw Killen, Rolly Sepp, Andrew Sorman, and Shering Pem. We've arrived at Friday, August 11th, I think, with the first televised match of the new Premier League season. 4-2-3-1 wide for Nottingham Forest. They've got a 92 attack. Benjamin Šeško. He's going to pulverise our defence unless we're on the A game. Tactical preset of kick and rush. A huge game at the SMH Stadium. We'll stick to the lineup, the tactics, the formation that did us well in the Championship. But I feel that we might have to play a bit defensively this season. Latortu's giving it away to Šeško immediately. Rolly Sepp goes in with a cruncher. Yellow card in the first 2 minutes. If that's how we're going to have to roll, that's how we roll. We move it onto the left-hand side. Sombat Jongen. Quick ball in. It's Ruocco, no cross. Šeško again with the ball. It's Christy Mayer diving into no man's land. Raw Killen can't intercept the ball inside. And that's going to be a top corner goal. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's the kind of quality that we have to go against this season. Šeško with the ball to Hudson-Odoi. The first touch has pushed him away from danger. First time shot, no problem for Alfie Hanford. Game is settling down now, but it's Nottingham Forest with all the chances. Here's Natali Ruocco crossing it in! Yes, Kjartansson, I love that effort. Tile update 15 on the go. Heading has been improved significantly. That might be all that we needed to create a world-class forward. These will be our best goal-scoring opportunities. Sombat Jongen to take the corner. It's Jam not on target. Rob Smeaton across the midfield and Sorman gets it into Kjartansson. Really well worked here by Chesterfield. No finishing touch. Nabbed off the toe of Kjartansson as he tried to shoot. Oh, that's big by Rolly Sepp. Natali Ruocco keeps on his feet but does not hold on to the ball. Big performance by Rolly Sepp since the yellow card. Struggling to penetrate from midfield to attack. I don't know how Enos Jam has kept hold of the ball. We've got a free kick. Rob Smeaton put it into danger area. Goalkeeper's come a long way to punch. Rolly Sepp with the worst touch known to man. I was looking for the long shot. Instead, we have to suck it up and go into half-time. Hope you're enjoying the new kit designs, by the way. Every single design that you see this season was made by Youth Squad Legends fan. That is so special. That means a lot to me, so thank you ever so much to everybody who was involved in the kit creation competition. Outswinger by Sombat. Keeper's coming a long way and grabbing the ball. It's Raw Killen too far up. Enos Jam, Ruocco 1-2. Rob Smeaton into Enos Jam. That's a clever ball. It's Andrew Sorman! Chesterfield have their first goal in the Premier League. Come on then! Kept the pressure up from the corner. Had players to pass to. Is there a cross in there? It's 2-4 for Kjartansson. Ruocco, that was a cross, not a shot. If it found the top corner, I would have screamed this house down. We put a lot of effort into that equaliser and energy levels have started to dip. This is the problem now. The counter-attack, the speed of Šeško. It's gonna open up opportunities like that. Needed to see a bit more commitment there from Christy Mayer. Bledy Shabo's just come onto the field. Down another free kick for Chesterfield. Searching for the second goal. It's Shering Pem to take the free kick. And Šeško to clear. with no immediate danger. Oh, that's a good header, though. Oh, turn! It's Sorroman again! Chesterfield 2, Forest 2. Not giving this game up. 3 of our 4 defenders have been replaced for the last 20-odd minutes. Sheshko, oh, it's gone straight through Hanford. Forest regain the lead at 3-2. It's a bit heartbreaking that the shot power was just simply too much. It's going to be blood, sweat and tears for every single point. Forest are happy now to defend. They've got numbers at the back. Less than 15 to go. It's Bloody Shabba to Enos Jam. Just sticks one into Shering Bem. Quick, decisive football there for Chesterfield. We're trying our best to keep parity. Big tackle. Chris Bancroft might have got a touch. Billy Blissett, keep her out, keep her out! Yes, good one-on-one save. Alfie Hanford has redeemed himself. Bloody Shabba's having a great cameo here. He's fizzed the ball into Shering Bem. And also to win it, smashes the crossbar. Yes, Jam back here to Sombat Young and poor pass. It's a tired pass. Chris Bancroft can't win. Sheshko in the air. And now all of a sudden it's a counter-attack. I'm just trying to put my studs up, trying to slow down any attack that I can. Lim Soccer. Full time. Chesterfield 3. Forest 3, and that's exactly the kind of entertainment that you're expecting this season. Giving absolutely everything just for a point. I'm delighted. Well played, lads. Fiorentina's put an offer in for Amro Forzi. Feyenoord have come back with a 1-year loan deal for Aldo Piscopo. Colin Lister's offer here will be rejected. Still yet to see that player in first team action. Aldo Piscopo has made his decision. He's going to be loaned out to Burnley for this season. Real Betis are in for Remco Coswall at 64 overall. I don't think he will make it at this point in the career mode. Probably best for us to cash in on him and try and find ourselves another Dutchman for our youth academy. Off goes Amro Forzi, not needed at Chesterfield. He goes to Fiorentina. Hang about, is that Sandri Roberto? I think it is. He was playing for Venezia. He's gone to Sampdoria for 32 million quid. What are they thinking? That's Remco Coswall out the club. Good luck at Real Betis. Second game coming up in the Premier League. View opponent analysis. This is Brighton and Hove Albion. We're a 4.5-star team. 4-2-3-1 wide wing play football this time around. We get to see our lovely orange third kit in action. Few changes in the first team. There's big news as Domin Kometic replaces Rob Smeaton. Kometic had a big overall jump on loan last season, and Dokok Trung leads the line. If there was any silver lining from the Wolfsburg game, it was the fact that Dokok Trung looked lively. He knew where to position himself, when to make the runs. Can that translate into great Premier League performances? Only time will tell. Gameplay seems a bit slower today, which will only help out Chesterfield. Still Rawkillen gets caught out. And how about that for a finish? The number 9 there has slammed it home underneath the crossbar. Balogun, that's as good as it's gonna get right there. Perfection. Might be a slower game here, but it's the same predicament for Chesterfield. Kamiko left-hand side into Ruoko. Dokok Trung's got to get into the box sometime. Let's play this ball into Enos Jam eventually! And that's his first goal in the Premier League. First of many, lad. And no, sir! Rawkillen is just not ready for this level of football, but I am sticking with it. We're chucking him in the deep end, just like we did in the Championship, to great success. Lim Soccer to chase down. This time Chris Bancroft has left everybody onside. Somehow Brighton squeeze that in at the front post. Don't ask me how. Last kick of the first half as well. Gruder puts Brighton 2-1 up. That's taken the win right out of the sails. Get back up from the setbacks. Ruoko has been fouled there. Referee says play on. Oh yes, ball to Dokok Trung. Finish. Oh, I mean, that is just brilliant defending. Just mark up the attackers. Oh my word. Oh my word, they are scary. Apparently it's a save by our brilliant goalkeeper. Alfie Hanford needs all the help back there. Lim Soccer, off goes Ruoko. Dokok Trung breaking his neck to get into a position to help him out. The pass is not there. Please let me select raw kill, and you could see that pass coming from a mile off. Just under 20 to go. Need to make my substitutions. We're running out of energy here. A save by Alfie Hanford and a bash out by Karim Magdi. Living incredibly dangerous. Pem Shabba Pence and Seppen Mayer onto the field. Fessa Kamiko's opening up here. Ball's coming in. It's Pem's all day. Can't get it on target. This felt like an easier game. I'm very disappointed to be losing points here. Falling short. Brighton 2. Chesterfield 1. It's sadly what's going to happen sometimes. Even if we give 110% to the cause, we'll come out of a game empty-handed. The Carabao Cup could be a very nice distraction from league ongoings. We're at home against AFC Wimbledon. Their opponent analysis is a 5-3-2 holding tactical preset of kick and rush. Their attributes are absolutely awful. It should be plain sailing here for Chesterfield. 5 offers on the table before we get into the match. We'll accept the loan offer here for Colin Lister. All the other offers are transfers on players that I don't really want to see the back of just yet. I don't think their glorious away shirt is much of a change. We'll have to play in our third strip at home. Not much experience here for Chesterfield. Young lads looking up to Christy Mayer. I'm going to have to apologise, guys. We've got a default scoreboard for the first time in ages. I removed that mod because we were going into the Premier League, completely forgetting that we might need it for the cup competitions. It's a dull first 35 minutes. We've controlled all the possession, but we've only got one shot to show from it. Really does feel like we've cobbled together 11 strangers. The rain really hasn't helped the fluidity of the game. Shouldn't be any excuses here. There needs to be a decimation in the second half, or else I will rip into these players. We've got absolutely nothing from Andre Amberg so far, which hurts me personally because he's the first player that I've known in Youth Squad Legends that shares the same birthday as me. If the goal's gonna come, it's gonna come from Caleb Anderson. Get in, lad. Now there's a player for the future. Outside of the few players that have given us bright spots, this has been a slog. Turned by Andre Amberg. He's gone past 2 actually here. Decent run by the Liechtenstein midfielder. I mean, where's Morris gone? At least Lister knows where to position himself. 2-0 Chesterfield. It's a good job that there's been a very easy day at the office for the defence, or else we might have been looking at quite an embarrassing scoreline. Took us a long time to even get going there. To Jay Morris, the number 28 on screen right now. We've been trying to train as a striker, but he has absolutely no striker natural ability, awareness, positioning, just wasn't there. It's fair to say that very few of those players will be featuring at home against Chelsea in the Premier League, but that decision is for another day. This has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed around here yet, then press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. A big thanks to everybody on the right-hand side supporting me financially on Patreon. You can too, with a link down in the description box below. Cheers to all of you watching this series episode in, episode out. I know it's taken a long time for this season to come, but my schedule starts easing after Tuesday, and that's where you're going to see a lot more uploads from me. So good times are on the way. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye. How could you do this to me, B. Walker? I thought we had a connection. I thought we had something going. Why? Why can't I negotiate with you anymore?